What up, YouTube? We're gonna see how long this lasts. I had to old school it for a second because I'm in the other car and I don't have the prop. But I wanted to do a video today, live, and I didn't feel like recording and editing and all that kind of stuff because I just really wanted to talk. And I'm asking God to help me say the right thing. So, first of all, let me go ahead and give honor to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, who is the head of my life. I'm not perfect, but I'm trying to get 1% better each day. Um, so yeah, we gonna talk about it, and it's like I said, it's not a usual subject of matter on my channel, but I do want to talk about this. And you see the title. It's called "The Shaming of Professional Provider Men." The shaming of professional provider men. Fellas, a lot of y'all on here on this channel want to be nurses and everything like that, and that's absolutely awesome. I think it's a great choice. I think it's a great investment and for your life. 110%. Now, what inspired this video today was some conversations that took place at work. And I don't even want to say it was a debate because it really wasn't. It was just people expressing how they felt about certain situations. But one thing I'm starting to realize, what's going on, Arthur? Miss M. Royce. One thing I'm starting to realize about the time we into today, is that when you are a man who is confident in your masculinity, who has set the rules for his life, what's up, Swin? Who is confident within himself, not arrogant, but he's confident. You are with the man. When you have a man, when you see men out there, I'm starting to realize how rare that situation is. Hey, got my seatbelt on. I'm starting to realize how rare that situation is. I really am, because, and not to be funny, but I do understand what kind of time that we living in, and I understand that today, a lot of men today, males today, are very feminine, especially when it comes to partaking in relationships with the opposite sex. They're very feminine. A lot of men have no clue how to be leaders. A lot of men were not raised by fathers in the household. So when you have a man that is confident within his ability, that works hard for everything that he has, and that's not ashamed of it, you don't have to brag, but you don't show any shame of it, it's rare to a lot of people, and it comes off as foreign, and it might even come off as offensive. So I want the men to understand, especially if you're a man out there that's on your grind, or if you're already a nurse and you got it popping out there, and you working hard, and you keeping God first, and you loving God, and you're not a pushover, you're very secure within yourself. I want you to understand sometimes that can be taken, not all the time, but sometimes, that could be taken the wrong way, ladies and gentlemen. Now, let me get into this story. Now, we were talking about, last night at work, well, it actually happened this morning, like relationships and everything like that. And I was simply, telling the ladies and everything like that, some things I simply will not compromise on. Like, for instance, I would not date a nurse. that works in long-term care. If that is her primary source of income, I wouldn't do it, nor would I date if I was single. Because I know what that comes with. Because I work with that. And I'm not saying all nurses that work in long-term care are like this. I'm not by any means. I'm just saying I wouldn't do it. And they were asking because, they know that I'm in a relationship, and some people get curious. And they're like, well, what does your girl do for a living? I told her, And they asked, would you? So I'm surprised you haven't talked to a nurse. That always comes up. Like, people are very shocked that I haven't talked to somebody in the medical field, or that I wouldn't talk to somebody in the medical field, because they just probably assume that you're a nurse, she will be a nurse, y'all can understand her. I'm just saying that type of relationship is not for me. And I kind of think they kind of took a little offense to that, and they was like, why? And I just said, simply put, 9 times when you dating a nurse, especially in long-term care, you are dating somebody that, one, is probably going to work a lot of hours. 2, 9 times out of 10, they may bring home the issues from work. 3, don't know how to turn it off at home. Again, let me just say, that's not everyone that works in long-term care, but it's enough to the point to where I say I could not do it. If I'm going to be in a relationship, in a long-term care relationship with somebody on a serious note, what I've come to realize as I started to mature at work and in my career and in my faith, and just seeing relationships that work, I don't want my chick, I don't want my woman, I don't want my wife out here dealing with the stresses of the world like that. Can my wife work? Sure. Yeah. But no more than 20 hours a week for somebody else. If you're going to spend that kind of time working, it needs to be into a business, into a house, you know what I'm saying? Into something that's going directly into the household that we building together. Because, again, once again, I know what comes with that. And I know a lot of people, a lot of females will say, well, I just gotta work, I just gotta be, and that's cool, I'm not knocking that. But you're just not the one for me. If I'm gonna be with a woman, if I'm gonna be with a woman that, I want to be with a woman that likes taking care of the home, that enjoys taking care of the home. I want a woman that enjoys taking care of her man. And guess what? That may not be some women out there. But what I realize is this. Once you say that around a lot of women that work, not because they want to, but because they have to, it may come off as offensive. And I've noticed that. Because I've talked, I'm not shy about the things that I do. People ask me, because I work a lot, I do stretches, I work a lot, and then I be gone a lot. And then people will ask, like, where you go? And I tell them, we've been on a vacation, been here, we've been there, we just flew here, I'm not shy about it. And I don't have nothing to hide. And women have told me how nice it would be. That would be so nice to have somebody do that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm first of all very humble, and I'm very grateful to God to be in that position to be able to do that. But I just some women can see that and be like, man, that's nice. I pray that I get something like that one day, and I would love to be in a situation like that one of these days. And then you got some women who've never had that and think of what it would be like, but have no clue what it's like. And that's why I'm saying this one is for the fellas, because like I said, fellas, when you out here and you settle down and you find something that's thorough, that's worth keeping, and you find somebody that you really want to spend your life with, then that's great. And it's not really about how anybody else feels, but you don't gotta be shy. It's not that you're going around bragging, but to see a man openly, I think what it is too, to see a man openly treat his woman good, and to see a man openly receive that and treat their man well back, is so rare today, especially in a culture, in a society where a lot of women are on survival mode. We are the chase the bag culture. This is the scamming culture. It's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of variables going on. So when you see men that be like, nah, I ain't really about that. I wanna love God. I wanna take care of my woman. I just want to spend time traveling the world with her, doing what we do together, having fun together, enjoying life. I ain't really trying to be out here like that. People be like, wow. They be like, wow, because that's rare. And I rarely see it. I'm going to tell you when I see it the most, though. I'm going to keep it real. I see it the most when I'm not in my state. That's when I see it the most. When I'm not in my state. So, fellas, I want you to understand something. When you getting yourself together and you find you a thorough woman, not just any girl. You don't give any woman this treatment. When you find you a thorough woman and you want to take care, let's just say you are a dude, you a nurse or whatever you are, and you really want to be the one to take care of your woman. She might not pay a bill, or she may pay maybe one bill or two bill, whatever the case, however you work it out. But let's just say you want to take care of her. And you really want that female to be, you want a woman to stay at home. I don't care what 2023 tells you. If you truly want to be in a position to where you taking care of everything and you want your wife to stay at home to raise your family, it is nothing wrong with that. But I'm going to tell you something. The people that have never had that, the women that have never had that, and sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes the women who could never even ever dream to even be in a position like that, they're going to try to shame you. They're going to try to shame you. And even I've noticed society tries to shame you for being good to your woman, which is wild to me. I'm not out here tricking on every woman that I see. I just want to be good to one woman. If I want to be good to one woman, they'll try to say, oh, you simping. How? I ain't out here at no strip clubs. I ain't got no baby mamas running around. How am I simping? Because this is my woman that I lay up with every day. You dig what I'm saying? So I just want you to understand, even just being a successful, straight, heterosexual male who's not involved in no mess, but who's secure in his masculinity, who's not running around wearing a purse, and who enjoys being a masculine man that's suited and booted and all that kind of stuff. Man, I'm telling you, bro, that's rare now. That's very rare, especially in the medical field. You feel me? It is rare. When you don't want to be involved in the drama and you don't care. Let me tell you something. As a nurse, I hear the girls talk mess about each other. And they'll come to me and they'll tell me, because I won't tell anybody else. That's not what I do. Because I don't care about that. But I understand that sometimes people want to vent. Things are funny and all that kind of stuff. But you want to hear what's going on and blah, 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 blah. I get that. It's cool. I ain't knocking that. Whatever you want to do. But I don't go back and tell people, because that ain't my business. It ain't my business to tell. I hear it and I let it go. If it don't got nothing to do with me directly, I let it go. Fellas, that's probably the band ladies. The biggest advice I could probably give y'all is, well, one of the biggest advice I can give y'all as far as working in long-term care specifically, is don't get caught up in the mess and the drama, because they will try to involve you in it. But I really want y'all to understand that you ain't gotta be ashamed if you want to be with just one woman and you want to spend time with your one woman and you want to make a woman your wife because she's that thorough and that good to you. Because one thing that I realized, man, I'm gonna keep it honest with you, and it took some time for me to realize this. It's rare, especially in today's time, to find somebody that will stick it out with you when life gets really real. Back 110%, no questions asked, no judgment, no nothing. That's gonna really have your back when some real life stuff happens. That's rare. I know it's cool to talk about all the chicks that you want to smash and all that kind of stuff, and I know young dudes gonna do what young dudes do. But after a while, bro, it gets old. At least, in my opinion, it gets old. At that point, it's not even about quantity no more. How many chicks can you smash? I know some of y'all got like addictions and stuff like that. But honestly, because when some real life stuff happens, when you lose it all, are those same chicks gonna really be there? Especially in this day and age. I don't know. Are they gonna be there? I couldn't tell you. Maybe, maybe not. But I do know sometimes it takes situations for you to see that. You know what I'm saying? And for you to understand that. And some people never get that opportunity to see that, which is why a lot of people be out here today 50 and something like that years old. But I want y'all to understand, it is nothing wrong. Ladies, if you want to be a woman that is kept, if you want to be a woman that's provided for, if you want to be a woman that has your husband take care of everything, it's nothing wrong with that. And if you don't want to be that, if you want to be a career woman, if you want to do all that stuff, then that's your business too. That's cool, dude. You're really not hurting nobody at the end of the day. And this is just, but I don't think you should be shamed for it though, because let's just keep it real. I'm gonna be honest. There's a lot of people out here that's struggling. There's a lot of people out here that's miserable. And there's a lot of people that want to bring you down to where they are mentally and emotionally, because their life is so terrible. Sometimes it's best to just keep quiet about the things that you want to do. Not that you should be ashamed, but it's no sense in trying to convince a person who's never experienced certain things. Just like I can't tell a woman, I said that to my girl earlier today, I can't tell a woman what it's like to be pregnant. I can't say nothing about that. I can't tell her what's right and wrong about that. I've never been pregnant. I could try to say what I think I know, but I've never felt what it's like to have a child inside of me. You feel me? That's just what it is. I can't tell a woman how it feels to have menstrual cramps and all that kind of stuff. I've never had that, so it's no sense. I could tell what I think I know, but now I'm sounding crazy because I've never experienced it and I'm just talking out of ignorance. The same can be said for a lot of people, especially girls, who feel like a relationship would be this. And I know it's some situations to where some men when they do take care of everything, a lot of dudes be controlling and all that kind of stuff. And no. This is not one of those situations. I truly believe in giving a woman the right to choose, giving her freedom. Nobody's forcing nobody to stay anywhere. At least in my situation. No, my girl is very pretty, and she will have no problem getting somebody. You know what I'm saying? So nobody's forcing nothing. But it's just like I said, it's just some things that Um, it's just some things that there's no compromising on, and people be like, oh, because people be like, well, you are such a good dude, and if it's certain things you won't compromise on, that's being somebody that's controlling. No, and see, that's the problem. A lot of men have a problem leading their own kingdom and building their own kingdom, and that be the problem right there. You supposed to be building your kingdom and then find your queen to bring into your kingdom. In your kingdom. It's so many dudes that be moving into these women's houses and with their kids and everything like that, eating up all their snacks. You can't build nothing for real like that. They not gonna respect it. She calling you all types of names. You barely paying any bills or contributing and all that kind of stuff, bro. That's crazy. But if that's what works for you, that works for you. I ain't here to judge it, but shout out to Swin too, grinding out nursing school right now. Shout out to the homie Swin, grinding it out in nursing school, doing his thing. But we not trying to stop nothing. But the only reason, like I said, I went live about this because I don't want dudes to feel some type of way if they, work hard and want to be that provider. There's nothing wrong with that. That don't make you a simp. That makes you a man. Now, don't be naive. Don't be naive in the game. Don't let somebody take advantage of you. You don't provide for a woman who ain't doing what she's supposed to do. That's craziness. But I will tell you this. In a lot of ways, and this might even come from her family or whoever you may be dealing with, it might come from your family. What you doing taking care of that girl like that for? Why she can't do this? Why she can't do that? And 9 times out of 10, it'll come from a person that don't have a man, nor can get a man. A man of substance anyway. So sometimes you got to leave situations like that where they are. Because you can't make everybody happy. Let me see. I'm gonna read those comments when I get in line. But yeah. Do what you gotta do. But make sure you're thorough, ladies. I know it's a lot of nurses on here that want to be, or a lot of students on here that want to be nurses, a lot of nurses on here. If you want to be taken care of too and have your little nursing license as a backup, and I don't mean to say little like that, but if you want to have your nursing license as a backup, cool. Don't let nobody shame you because of that. I know a lot of y'all career chicks, y'all get offended at stuff like that. Cool. Do y'all. Do y'all. And nobody's knocking it. Man, this place bumping right now, dog. I'm glad I turned this on. This place is going nuts. Okay. So let me see. I'll look at some of these comments. Let me see. What's up, my sister's keeper? No such thing as one dynamic for everyone. Just pursue the type of relationship that works for you. Keep it pushing. Men need to lay the rules up front and let a lady choose. That's a fact. And see, here's the thing. That's a fact. Because when you up front with somebody with what you want, and they're okay if you can accept or leave it, that's a problem for a lot of girls who ain't never been in that situation. Because a lot of girls, they'll be like, I just can't believe it. Yes. I'm not going to sacrifice my happiness just so you can be here. That's crazy. And you got a lot of dudes that's willing to sacrifice their happiness. That's why I be so many dudes that's miserable that hate going home to the woman they laying with because they have sacrificed their happiness just to make her happy. No, you need to get somebody else on the same page as you. If this is what you decide you want in your life as a man and you want to lead your relationship, you have to find a woman that is perfectly fine with your program. If not, then she should find somebody else's program that she can get cool with. You doing it big. We real men out here trying to provide for those that deserve it and keep away intruders that want it. That's a fact. I saw. Got this Chick-fil-A line busting right now. Let me see. I saw a video yesterday about a man crying because he cheated on his fiance and got caught, and she was putting him out. I never understand why a man would move in with a woman. Yeah, that's crazy. That's the first thing. That might be one of the earliest lessons my dad ever taught me. My dad said, if I don't tell you nothing else, don't you ever move into no woman's house. Now, you shouldn't be going around cheating and getting other chicks pregnant and stuff, but he always told me, don't you ever move into no woman's house, because the moment you move into her house, soon as she get mad, what she gonna do? Put you out. Put you out. So, yeah, man, I don't know. But, and then too, man, like, I just, but it just be like that sometimes, though. It be like that. And I be under, like, sometimes, fellas, as male nurses, you got to pay attention to the environment that you in. A lot, not all, because some of these women in this nursing game are very happily married. I know a lot of nurses that are doing this just because they bored. I know some nurses that don't have to do it. You dig? And 9 times, most of they understand where I'm coming from. They do it because they be real bored. And I get that part of the game. You dig what I'm saying? But then you got a lot that's surviving, which is, you got to do what you got to do. And like I said, what works in one household may not work in the other. That's not what I have a problem with. My issue is when this mobile drive-through is crazier than the regular drive-through. But my issue is when people really got a lot. It'll be a lot to say about what somebody else is doing. Now, I don't even want to say it like because it's not like that. But I'm kind of becoming like a public figure, like for my travels, and like I get recognized when I go to different nursing homes and stuff like that. That's kind of, I mean, they see it though. Oh man, yeah, this mobile is crazy. I guess everybody had the same idea. Hold on, y'all. 1 second. Hold on, y'all. 1 second.
Chris?
Yep.
All right, whenever you're ready.
Can I get the Cobb salad with nuggets?
Let me move with me. And what kind of dressing would you like with that?
Ranch, I guess.
Ranch?
Yep.
The avocado lime or the garden herb ranch?
The garden herb.
All right.
And can I get a Chick-fil-A sandwich with cheese?
With cheese?
Yeah.
American?
Yeah, let me do the combo. And no pickle on that, please.
You know what?
No pickle.
No pickle.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else?
For the drink, can I get a lemonade?
Yep.
And light ice, and can I also get some Chick-fil-A nuggets? Like 6-piece with Chick-fil-A sauce.
We have a 5 or an 8.
Or 5, that's fine.
Alright, so I have a Cobb salad with garden herb ranch, a Chick-fil-A sandwich meal with American cheese, no pickle, with fries and a lemonade light ice, 5 pound nugget and Chick-fil-A sauce.
Yeah.
Total's $24.05.
Alright. I'm about to start, y'all. Thank you. I'm about to start prepping. I'm about to get back to it. Get back on my grizzly. Shout out to Dev Joe. I used to meal prep. Like, my girl that made me lunch and stuff like that. I don't like meal prepping though, because I don't like the old food, I guess, with certain food, especially chicken. If that makes sense. Like I like when I bake chicken, I like eating baked chicken. I like the baked chicken the day of. All right. But I'm about to start though. But what was I saying though? But yeah, fellas, I want y'all to understand, like when you on your purpose though, when you on your grind and you putting God first and you don't really care about the other stuff, like you gonna get all kind of stuff from around you, and people gonna see it, man, because they're gonna start to notice that you are different. They're gonna start to notice that you are different. They're gonna start to notice that, oh, this dude ain't like the other dudes, and you not a lame on top of that. You not a lame. You got you some street smarts, but you can, like, and you can almost like a chameleon. You can relate to different people. You not really. It's not, man. Look, that's a rarity, bro. And we just gotta understand that. Like a lot of guys over here on this channel, I talk to y'all. I know y'all on y'all grind, doing what y'all supposed to do, and I'm telling you, that is going to come off intimidating to people. It really is, and I've seen it firsthand. Not necessarily like, oh, you know, he this and he little things and all that kind of stuff, which is cool, because it's just talk, which is cool. But I think you should be aware and don't take it personal. I've had female nurses tell me that she be getting so mad at, like, this one particular agency nurse I was working with one night. She said that she gets so mad at male nurses because male nurses always taking their women places. Male nurses always doing a lot for their women. Male nurses doing this, male nurses doing that. She said the male nurses and the doctors be doing the most for their women. I feel sorry for a lot of female nurses out here that's single and that's really out here that's trying to date. And I feel sorry for them, because it's just that paper is gonna be, that number, that stupid number is gonna be a reason that a lot of them won't have nobody. That stupid number is gonna be a reason that a lot of female nurses are gonna miss out on some really good guys. And I hate that, man, because it shouldn't have to be like that. Not in all cases, but in some cases, that's gonna be the reason. Because he's not making $100,000. Like, a lot of people have really bought into this hype. Like, a lot of people have bought into that hype. I'm going to keep it real. I'm going to keep it real. Before the internet, before Kevin Samuels, before all that, I never heard of this, I've heard of it, but I've never, ever heard a woman in real life, not online, but in real life, say a dude got to make this much money. I've never heard a female ever in my life say that. Ever. Until like 18. When that whole thing started popping off. I've never heard it. You know what I'm saying? So I just think this whole thing is wild when you get down to the logistics of it. I've never heard that ever in my life. I'm gonna be honest with you. Even when that whole high value man term was hot, I never heard somebody ever in my life called a high value man. Ever. Not saying that it didn't exist. Not saying that it didn't exist. You know what I'm saying? But I've never heard that ever in life. Before like 2017, 2018, 2019. That's when I first started hearing the term, and that was online. And a lot of dudes that's was getting it, but I've never heard the term. Not saying it didn't exist. We're a hot commodity. They love to see us in the jungle, aka the work spot. What's up, nurse fam? What's going on? What's going on? And like I said, when you just doing your thing, man, like that's when people start to notice when you don't take place in the foolery, when you don't take part in the foolery in the work spot. That's when they really start to notice. You know what I'm saying? You come into work, you pass your pills, you cordial. Hey, how you doing? Oh, okay, that happened today. All right, cool. Let me go do my thing over here. But I'm gonna holler at y'all. You know what I'm saying? It don't get me wrong. You engage in conversation sometimes, but you don't really. Man, look, you looking forward to something else. Look, I'm on a 14, 15-day stretch right now, 15-day run. I gotta run it up for the next, I gotta run it up for the next days, put some savings up. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get ready for this next thing. You dig? I gotta get ready for this next thing I'm about to do. I gotta get ready for this trip, or I gotta get ready to invest in this business, whatever I'm finna do. I ain't really worried about the drama, but I will tell you, man, sometimes, bro, the drama can be a lot. The drama can be a lot, fam. It's because sometimes the energy can be a lot. That negative energy, man, because a lot of people got that negative energy popping off. I'm going to keep it a stack. Chris, too focused to be what they own. That's the whole fact. I go to work to keep my patients safe, my license safe, and to collect my checks. Simple. I know that, and that's great. That's great, bro. Like, that's great. But it's not like that for a lot of people. Sometimes when you come to work, people be on the bull-ish as soon as you clock in. How is 7 o'clock, 7:15, 7:30, and you already mad, bro? You already upset, you already mad, you already you just pissed. Now, I understand people got real life stuff situations, going on. Life be lifing, but you can't take that out on everybody, bro. You cannot take that out on everybody. My life been an emotional roller coaster for the last month and some change, but I can't take that out on everybody at my job. My job ain't had nothing to do with what happened. You dig? People come in this mug mad. The clothes dusty, crusty, edges hanging on by a thread, mad. Because of what a nigga you been talking to for 40 years done did to you. You dig? The nigga ate the last of the Cheerios for your baby. Now your baby gotta eat a banana on the way to school because he done ate your Cheerios. And the little baby ain't got nothing to eat because you let a dusty nigga in your house. CJ don't got nothing to do with that, bro. CJ don't got nothing to do with the fact that you let a nigga who don't contribute to your household sit up and eat all your children's fruit snacks. How is that my fault? How is that the patient's fault? The patients didn't contribute to that. You chose to lay up with this nigga who's a snack robber, not us. We didn't pick the nigga for you. Yes, sir. Appreciate it. Thank you. That's crazy. You said it went viral. Yeah. And then when you don't be having an attitude and stuff like that, you be like, oh, okay, I'm sorry that happened. I'm about to get back to work. Why you don't care about what I'm going through? Because I got stuff to do today. I can't be worried about these dusty niggas taking your EBT baby snacks. Your baby don't got no Gerber food because you so busy want to lay up with the nigga for a dime bag of weed. You need to go pray somewhere. They will come to work on the BS sometimes. From management on down. Man, I'm trying, bro. This really is terrible for you, but, I'm finna eat some lunch and go to bed before I go to work. Adrena gonna make my lunch for the night, though. So, but yeah. Coming in mad about all kind of stuff. Then you see like I said, to the pretty nurses, one more time. This for you too. This for y'all too, because I should have put the pretty nurses up in this. I should have tagged y'all in this. I should have been like, the shaming of pretty, naturally nice nurses and men who wanna provide. See, I had to go old school, y'all. You feel me? I had to get that. I should have put that in there because y'all get it too. Y'all get it worse. Y'all get it way worse though. I ain't gonna lie. I need a whole. Don't let a pretty nurse come to work in the wrong setting, and her man that did something real nice for her. Ooh, especially if she cute, and they man is. Hold on, y'all. I'm in the other car right now, so that's why it's falling. Oh. Let me see. Let's see. The banana Gerber sauce used to slap though. Y'all sick. You said, yeah, man. I'm about to start getting it in again, man. Like on the fitness side of the game, bro. I'm really about to start getting it back in. They said, and if you mind your business, these girls will try to bully you. That's a whole fact. Don't let you be stable. What? Oh, you cute? You got a good dude, and you nice, and you don't want to be in drama? Oh, she got to go today. We gonna put her on the most bold set. We gonna make sure you can't. The requirement to work here, you gotta be miserable, and your back gotta be hurting too, like the rest of our. Everybody back be hurting too. You notice that? Y'all ever notice that? How come LaShondra back always be hurting? I get it though. Some of them do be lifting and swinging and all that, but back hurt every day. I get it though. That be the reason for the attitude. You working just as hard as her, and your back don't hurt. Oh no, you gotta go. That ain't gonna work. That is not gonna work. That's a no-no. You can't be cute and in no pain, and be a nurse and got a good dude. What? They gon' oh no. Not with the dudes. This is it for the dudes. You a nice looking dude. You ain't zesty. You ain't thirsty. Trying to be all up everybody's butt. You dig? You love God. You trying to get it popping. What's wrong with him? You ain't no chatty patty. You might have a problem. They gonna think something wrong with you. They might say you're a narcissist. They love using that word. Don't even know what it means. Oh my gosh, I done heard that term so many times in a nursing home. Oh, that's a narcissist. I'll be like, what do narcissists actually mean? Oh, no answer. You just heard somebody else say it. You said they're gonna bully someone else. They can't bully me, but be safe. I think it's the job description. Oh yeah. They should start putting that. Can't be a happy person to work here at some of these places. Can't be happy. You gotta be ratchet. You gotta have baby daddy issues. You have to have baby daddy issues. If you don't have baby daddy issues, you can't work here. I say, and I'm being so sincere. How everybody got baby daddy issues? And I ain't talking about my job, but I'm talking about like in my travels. Everybody got baby daddy issues. So don't nobody in here like their baby father. Not a soul. I'd have been in places where every last one of them hated their baby daddy. So you telling me a nigga you let shoot your club up Every last one of y'all hate him? How does that even work? Oh, don't let. I know we be calling the unappealing nurse LaShondra. What we gonna call the cute nurse? What's gonna be her name? Her moniker? We gonna call her Tiffany. We gonna call her Tiffany. Don't let Tiffany have a good romantic weekend getaway with her husband. What? And you coming into a job full of mad baby mamas? Oh my God. For real, man. But that's the game sometimes. That's the game and how I go. So, hopefully, fellas, if you've gotten anything from this today, don't be ashamed to love your woman if she's loving you. Don't be ashamed to do for your woman if she's doing for you. Because truth be told, a lot of these red pill dudes that's out here talking about this many women, that, and this many women, a lot of them niggas are married and are cuffed. Don't have no sense of a roster. A lot of them. Not all, but a lot. So, ladies, if you want to be taken care of, cool. If you don't want to really pay bills, cool. There's nothing wrong with that. Just find you a good dude that can put you in that position. And if you want to be a career woman and you want to thug it out by yourself, that's cool too. We not mad at you for that either. Have at it. Have at it. Some people don't have a choice. If you got you a dude that you got to split the bills with, but he's a good man, there's nothing wrong with that. Don't let nobody tell you anything different. It is nothing wrong with that. If you got a good man at home and y'all split bills and y'all living a good life together and y'all bills is paid and y'all have a good home and ain't nobody getting beat up and ain't nobody fighting, then I say enjoy your life. If that person is thorough and that's willing to ride for you, but y'all got to split bills, that's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. That's just the way it is. Quit comparing your situation to everybody else's. I don't compare my situation to nobody because I don't know what that person went through to get there. That's all I'm saying. It's a nice day out too, and I gotta go get this paper. That's why I promise y'all I'm about to start spending the winter time down south. The sun ain't been out in about 2 weeks. Now the sun want to come out and shine. It was supposed to do that on my off day, from what I thought. Relationships matters. Yes, education gotta come first. Yeah, for sure. You should always be able to get your education, get you some paper. Ain't nobody denying that. I don't want a woman that don't have the ability to make money, that don't know how to make money. That's craziness, because anything can happen at any moment. You did? That's wild. Why would I get with a woman who just can't do nothing, don't do nothing, just don't have any kind of skill, any kind of nothing, just there? Why? Because you got a coochie? That ain't nothing. It's 5 billion other coochies out here too. So that ain't nothing. So anyway, y'all, I'm about to get off this live. I work tonight, and I'm about to get my nap in. I got a YouTube video that's gonna drop in a couple minutes, but I'm gonna holler at y'all in a minute. Peace.